This is Dirshu Mishnah Berurah as we continue Siman Lamed Tes. Today we're going to be learning the end of Sif Aleph as well as Sif Beis. And today's shir has been generously sponsored by a close friend of the Daf as an incredible schos, a shidduch for Riva Risha Bas Devaira Mir Tashem. The learning of the entire Chabura should bring Riva Risha Bas Devaira a shidduch hagoyin bekarov mamish. And we pick up from Sivkot and Vav, in which the Mishnah Berurah is in the middle of explaining who cannot write the Tefilin. The reason being because it says Ukshartem Uchsavtem, and if you're not included in Kshira and tying the Tefilin, or you do not believe in the mitzvah of Tefilin, you're not allowed to write the Tefilin. So says the Mishnah Berurah in Sivkot and Vav, Oy Mumar La'avodas Galilim, explains Dibazeu Kimumar L'Cholat Torah. If someone who's an apostate to Avodah Zarah, he's considered a mumar to the entire Torah. Then continues the Mishnah Berurah and explains, so too if one is unfortunately Machal Shabbos V'Rasya, he has the same halacha. Aval continues Mishnah Berurah, and Mumar L'Shar Aveiros. Let's say he's a mumar for other Aveiros. One Aveira does not label you an apostate for the entire Torah, unless it is the critical Aveira of Avodah Zarah or Chil Shabbos B'Farasya. Unless you're a mum, unless you're doing ilahachas to anger Hashem, because then even if you only do one thing, still you have a din like a kusi. These are the Siman Beis. V'yish machmirim Yaiser, says Mishnah Berurah, there are those who are machmir more. The tzarach geniza, they need to bury such tefillin. Chol and mumar l'shar aveiros. Avol mumar l'tefillin. Let's say he's just a mumar, he doesn't put on tefillin. Sheina miniach tefillin. Afilu meino yisez elachas. Even if he doesn't do this to anger Hashem, pasul, so he's not able to write the tefillin. Why? To do an barak shira. Because the fact that he doesn't put on tefillin means he's not a barak shira. He's not one that puts on tefillin. And as the Machaber taught us, the criterion in order to say who is allowed to write the tefillin are those who put on tefillin. So if one person, the one aveira that he does is a dreadful aveira that he doesn't put on tefillin, automatically that makes him one who's not included in the kshira, in tying the tefillin. Automatically it makes it that he is not able to write the tefillin. The vad, however, unless he's doing this for his personal taivas, his personal pleasures, let's say a person unfortunately is so busy in his business that he doesn't leave him a moment to put on tefillin, that does not label him as a mummer. Adainu b'chlal bar kshira, then he will be able to write the tefillin. B'chol zeh ule'inyan diavad, that's all but diavad. Aval lechatchila, as we've seen many times, yish lahachmer shlo eniach leish kazeh lichtlev stam, lechatchila optimally should not have such a person write your sefer Torah, your tefillin, and mezuzahs kish machmir ma'afilu b'murm le'te'avayin, because there are those who are stringent even if one does it out of desire for his own personal lust. Even if someone else stands and davin vayimrin lo shichtav l'shma yishayr l'shma ayin ber halacha. Let's say he keeps Shabbos, it's just certain he's surely the Rabbanan, he doesn't do on Shabbos. He should not be the one to write your sefer Torah to him. Continues Mishnah Berurah Sivkot and Zayin, even if it's just for pleasure, even one time. And the reason for all these halachas, says Mishnah Berurah Sivkot and Chash, he's not included in tying the tefillin v'chulu, ve'eved v'isha v'kusi, they're not warned about tying the tefillin. V'katan, afshe yigil lechenach, even if he reaches the proper age, but the Rabbanan ba'almu, it's only din the Rabbanan, v'ayin ber halacha. Even if there's a gadol, an adult who stands and ensures that he does a lishma, that is not enough to allow such a person to write its tefillin. And we continue and we really conclude today's short shir with Sif Beis, in which the Machaber says, Kol shapasal l'chasam pasal b'chol tikkun asiyasin. Any people in the aforementioned Sif who is puzzled to write the tefillin, not only are they not able to write the tefillin, they're also not able to fix the tefillin. Says Mishnah Berurah Sivkot and Tes b'chol u'misha nikta yada asmalos. Let's say his left hand was chopped off. Av mishena b'kshira. Even though he cannot put on tefillin, yachlich the tefillin, he's allowed to write tefillin. The gavra bar chayuvu, such a person is obligated to put on tefillin. Elapumu the kayivla, just he's unable due to his lack of hand. asiyason. But this is only referring to when we discuss fixing the tefillin. It's only if someone does an act in the actual tefillin themselves, and he covers over the batim and sews them up. But he makes the shin on the outside of the batim. He corrects a certain letter. Because the tefillin were apostle, and now via that it makes it kosher. That is actual writing of the tefillin. But creating the parchment for the tefillin, that you're allowed to do by a guy, and certainly by a woman. You need to have someone standing there to ensure that they're creating the highs, they're creating the parchment lishma, if that's what we've seen, but a woman, when I need that, a woman could be lishma when she is creating the parchment for the tefillin. V'ashchar is the batim retzuah and blackening the batim and the retzuah is ein lelsam lamigimel shabiranu sham. We explained over there dinan beizer Hashem yisbarach. Ogiras devik should be nice la'ayis. Let's say fixing and removing a little bit between each letter. Lechatchili shizar shlasa yad, and you should not do any of these people. But the eved ein la'achmer, because again it was kosher without a degree or lo mikri ksiva. That's not called writing the tefillin. This is all by tefillin. It has to be kisidron in order. If you're able to scratch off the sides of the letters, and then to rewrite them, that is allowed. That is called lechatchila. And we'll pick up from tomorrow in the next year in Sif Gimel, in which we discuss the status of a ger, what his status is with regard to creating the tefillin.